Fuck all that shit.
Hey, it don't
We've
matter.
wasted this argument. There's
Who's
like
in there crying? Who's
we could
crying?
we could
Who's
do a
crying?
supercut at the end of the year of all the
Who's
times me and
crying?
you fucking
Who's
argued about
crying?
this.
Just answer the question. Who's crying? Both times.
All right, who's crying both times? Anybody who's got to pay for night one and night two of WrestleMania front row, because that's
Uh,
topic number two. All right.
hmm, was it 35,000 a piece?
No, 70K a piece if you want that front row.
Nah, it's 70K for them together.
Oh, for them together?
Well, then again, that's the bundle price. So yeah, the individual price is probably 40K, I'd assume.
Point is, you got to put a fucking down payment on a house to go see
No, for
WrestleMania.
real.
It's
WWE is not for
not
the
for wrestling
casuals
fans.
or the yeah, or for wrestling fans. I mean, yeah, no, it's not. Uh,
They're
the
trying to
front
do
row
the
front row
yeah,
is now for basically celebrities and you got your art, your musicians,
influencers.
your influencers, yeah, all that. That's what the front row's for.
What the
Which
fuck is Joe Budden doing there? What does Joe
yeah,
Budden know about
I
current
saw that.
WWE?
He was what on Raw
He's on
after
Raw.
SummerSlam or
Yeah, he was
something
on
like
Raw in
that.
New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even see him on the like, cause I thank you Netflix, cause I watch now. Like I
Mm.
wasn't watching for forever, cause I wasn't paying for
USA Network.
cable.
We ain't paying for that shit.
Yeah, I'm not paying for cable, and not paying for ESPN either. Um, but oh, by the way, before I kind of we continue this, did you see that the ESPN, the $30 a month it has ads?
I'm not gonna say that I'm going to illegally stream every wrestling event in the near future, but I will highly insinuate that I'm going to illegally stream every WWE event in the near future.
Yeah, bro. Because they put out the bundle deal. It was ESPN, Disney, and Hulu. And that bundle is a good bundle deal. Honestly, it's like $35. It's $35 a month for all three of them together.
But Hulu's
And it's the new
dying next year. That's the crazy part.
well, it's not the app itself is dying, but it's just fully merging with
Like
Disney Plus. So yeah, I guess it's not
I
Hulu
was literally
anymore.
watching Hulu shit on the
On
Disney
Disney
Plus
Plus.
app. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I've been
Yeah, but it's
watching
been like
shit.
that for like the last year or so.
Yeah, no, so it's just like it's fucking pointless to have Hulu
Yeah.
as an app,
So, but it's
but
all
as a
so
separate service, yeah.
well. Well, if you put it that way, then they're merged. Then really, the bundle is Disney Plus and ESPN. $35 a month with ads. $45 a month without ads. Fucking crazy. It's
So,
insane.
anyways, guys, apparently we got to start selling drugs and shit to just enjoy shit at this point. God damn, bro.
Should makes no sense. With
Who
ads? You're gonna put ads, and I'm paying $30 a month with ads?
in this fucking economy? Like, god damn, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they got me all kinds of fucked up. But anyways, back to Hector's ticket price thing. Yeah, it AEW is coming in Houston in November, and like I plan on getting tickets because I like going to wrestling events. I can't go to WWE no more.
no, neither
Like,
can I. And I feel bad because like I told my youngest sister. So deep cut story, guys. Moment of friendship. In 2022, I think is when it was. Your boy was having a very depressive year. A bunch of shit was going bad for me, and for no reason, DJ just reached out and said, "Hey, you want to go to WrestleMania?" And despite being depressed as fuck, and I was like, you know what? I think I do want to go to WrestleMania. It was an amazing trip. I only paid like $450 for that trip all around. And like I was still broke, so like I didn't buy a WrestleMania shirt or no merch at that thing. And just me and a good friend of ours might have taken something that might have increased our enjoyment of the event. But we were very respectful Japanese wrestling fans because we underestimated the potency of our appetizers for WrestleMania. But yeah, no, that was only I thought about that. So my naive ass head, my sister was like, "Oh, duh, that sucks." I'm like, "Look, whenever our mom allows it to, I'll get you tickets to the next up and coming WrestleMania." And finally, my mom said, and that was the first Vegas one last year. I was like, "All right, WrestleMania 40, the Rock's coming back. Let me look at like, guys, we're not even fucking with you. Me, DJ, and like four other friends were talking about going to see Mania in Vegas." And then the first was
cheap
it
seats were like $800
$800 for one night.
for one night. one fucking night.
for one night.
Raw in July was like $200 for nosebleeds. That's fucking crazy.
I honestly might have been banned from all WWE events if I spent that much money and Cody Rhodes and Travis Scott have a boring ass match and the and once Fiend came on and Travis Scott thought he was the fucking Undertaker walking down that ramp. People paid $850 fucking dollars for that main event. That's why they're pissed. That's why they're pissed. Like
Like, I'm sorry, if you're gonna charge that much, bro, you can't give out bullshit.
me and
Five
DJ spent four
five
hundred
card
fifty
match
dollars
five card matches. Okay, just think
two
of this.
nights.
Triple H does 5 card matches. I think Mania was probably like 7 matches per night. I could be wrong. It's either 6 or 7. But just regular pay-per-views, 5 card matches. I think Clash in Paris is gonna be $30,000 for front row seats. Is what it is. $30,000 front row seats Clash of Paris. That means your cheap seats are gonna be fucking hella expensive. That means
But
you're
to be
paying.
fair, European crowds have always been more expensive than American crowds because they rarely go to
Yeah, but
Europe, but they're always in WWE. But it's still expensive as
yeah,
shit. So
5 card, 5 matches on one card. Like, come on.
no, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's getting priced out. Like I feel bad for my younger sister because just like when were we gonna see WrestleMania? I gotta start flipping bricks. Sorry, I gotta start fucking
We're
selling
adults in
guns.
the worst. We became adults at the wrong time, bro.
The worst fucking economy, bro.
Like it makes no sense. We can't.
We should have been born 30 years earlier, like that frozen fetus tube baby that we brought up in the last episode. And then what? I mean, shit, we paid $450 and we at least got to see Stone Cold come out of retirement. What the y'all paid $850 for that boring
I see
ass main event?
Stone Cold. Main. I mean, if you pay for night one though, you got a great main event. If you
Yeah,
paid
you
for
got a
night
great
two,
main
you
event.
got a great opener,
You got a great
and like the show is
that was
good.
AJ versus Edge,
But
right?
boy, AJ versus Edge. You're talking about when we went?
Yeah.
Nah, our openers were
It was actually Triple H coming out, but that's because I tried to joke around with the group of
Triple H
friends
came
that the
out.
cops
Oh,
were the
night
cop
two,
friend.
night
Yeah.
two, night two was the tag match because I remember Orton and Riddle being in the match. Night one, I don't remember.
It's
I just
been a
remember
while, guys.
nights.
But the point
Yeah,
is, we at least got some great fucking quality for $450 because that's not 450 for each night. No, it was literally $450 for both nights. Was it the cheap seats? Yeah, but it's the cheap seats to fucking WrestleMania, so it's okay. But this expensive ass pricing, that's why every time I wonder is like, who is actually watching this shit? But it's just like, oh, okay. Why are fans booing this shit in MMA? Because MMA tickets are expensive as shit too. MMA tickets
it's
used to be
TKO. It's TKO as a whole. Like, unfortunately, no one's gonna pay to go see Ryan Bader fight. So
easiest fight in the division.
Well, hold on. Now he's calling Brock the easiest fight in the division.
Hey, let's go. Y'all want to talk about mergers? Look, me and DJ have been pushing for it. Viewers, if y'all could please tweet at TKO if they want a fucking fight for that White House main event and they want UFC versus WWE. All right, our boy DC with his easiest fight in the division line said Brock Lesnar would be the easiest fight in the division. And you know what? I believe him. I believe he beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar.
I don't know, man.
All he
Look,
all he did was smother Mark Hunt. All right.
but here's the thing. Here's why Kane was so dominant against Brock. Kane's a great wrestler. Kane is a great boxer. Kane, look, a healthy Kane Velasquez would have ruled that division forever. Like, let's be real.
Hey, hey, hey!
They,
No, no, no. Let's be real. A healthy at sea level Kane ruled the
oh yeah,
division.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. Well, I don't need to go. Like, that was so
Higher.
weird.
That's the dumbest shit you could ever do. That is
uh,
straight ego that made him do that
yeah.
shit.
Um, DC was easily taken down by Jones.
Stop
Like,
it. Stop it.
c- come on, man. you you got you got to stop
We
defending this
can't end
mess
two fucking segments with the same goddamn argument.
because it's true. It's completely
But
true. I went back and rewatched those
but
fights the other
do
day.
you dead ass think that Brock could fucking
I
keep him?
think Brock could have taken him down and he could have kept him down. I really think so. Brock is and a heavyweight DC is he just I think Brock would have been too fast for him and too strong for him when he gets a hold of him. However, if Brock decided that DC was fucking Alistair Overeem and didn't take him down, DC could win. What the fuck? Why Brock didn't take Overeem down? I don't fucking know. I don't know what was wrong with Brock.
He was getting punched the fuck out. Like that's
Yeah,
what was going.
but
That was what was
he wasn't
wrong.
even trying. He was like he was trying to stand with him. I recently went back and watched like all of Brock's fights, except for the Mark Hunt fight. I didn't go back and rewatch that
Yeah,
one.
because
But
I'm telling you, if you would have watched that one, I'm coming off of that one fresh off the fucking memory because I was curious just to rewatch it, and it was just like it was similar to the fucking Chimaev fight, except
yeah,
with less excitement because Chimaev did get a fuck ton of strikes in there. Were they effective? Not necessarily because he was down, and you
well
can
that's
only get
because
so
by the
much
end of the
power.
fight, DDP was kind of
Yeah,
making a small little. Nah, I won't say comeback, but Mark Hunt on the other hand is
boy thought he was Nate Diaz. Could have a little fucking Nate
fucking
Diaz
Mark
moment.
Hunt.
Yeah, but you know that.
Hey, Mark Hunt really sucked. He was like 16 and 16. What the
But
fuck?
look at the fucking list of losses. That man was going against heavyweights. All right. And I'm
Hey,
not
bro,
just,
let's be real.
hey, look, I'm not defending this man just because he knocked out Roy Nelson. All right. Roy Nelson was my like underappreciated MMA faves. All right.
Like you like Roy Nelson?
Yeah, I fucks with Roy Nelson.
Oh,
I
okay,
thought he
yeah,
was
yeah. Me
funny as
too,
shit,
me
bro.
too, me
Like,
too.
I fucks with Roy Nelson heavy.
Dana White hated Roy Nelson for
Dana
I
White
think
just, I don't know why. Like,
he did.
did
I
he
remember the
ask for
first
more
time.
money or what?
Nah, I think it was something during the Tough Enough where he because remember he was the first one to beat Kimbo, right? And Kimbo was supposed to be their guy because because of his name. But let's be real, Kimbo sucked at MMA. Like there's no if, ands, or buts around it. He fucking sucked.
Sir, what do you mean? This man gave us the fucking Golden Gloves
Dada,
UFC fight Hall of Fame fight versus Dada 5000. Okay. They showed us what
bro.
two men who get gassed after the first round go.
How he beat Ken Shamrock? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Ken Shamrock's soul kind of died when he lost to Tito three fucking times.
Yeah, but like Kimbo Slice. No disrespect to
This is the
Kimbo. You know
same
what I'm
Ken
saying?
Shamrock who would be the one and only knockout loss of fucking Hoist Gracie's career via a knee to the dick. I love Ken Shamrock, but he kind of dropped a fucking
Seth
step, bro.
Petroselli beat Kimbo Slice. Yo, I rewatched that and like the commentary on that fight is ass. Rocky. I was like, what are we talking about here? He beat Kimbo. What are you talking about?
Because no, look, it's not bad commentary. It's commentary where they're trying to sell you on some shit because the golden goose of the
Man,
company just got knocked the fuck out in front of everybody.
man, come on. That was crazy is
They
after
might as well
that
have tried to lie and said that this fight wasn't at sea level.
what's crazy is after that Dana White was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sign him." Like what? Like, what? And it was so crazy because that season of The Ultimate Fighter, he was literally brought in as like the surprise entrance for
Yeah,
everybody. Like no one knew he was, and it was like, oh yeah, one more guy, and it was Kimbo Slice, and everybody's like, I'm pretty sure in everyone's mind, like, oh yeah, this nigga finna be easy, and he was like, that's why he didn't like Roy Nelson. Roy Nelson got him in a crucifix and was just beating the shit out of Kimbo, and I remember like Dana was pissed.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
But you know
Dana, how
what's
you
crazy?
mad, bro?
You know what's crazy? I didn't. Have you seen the Dark Side of the Cage? It
No.
is on It is on Hulu.
Is that like the same people that do Dark Side of the Ring?
Same production company, same channel, but I don't think it's the same guys behind it. But they do the best to like mimic the style. But he had an enlarged heart this whole fucking time.
Kimbo?
Yeah, the whole time, his entirety of his life.
Crazy.
So
Was he on
I'll give him the
steroids or
benefit of
something?
the doubt. Huh?
I mean,
No,
if we're gonna do that,
he just naturally had that shit. They said when he was
I
a
mean,
younger kid.
that's cool and all, but like
Yes, he did that shit within a large
that
heart. I
doesn't hide his lack of skills that he had.
That
Let's be
is
real.
true. That is true. But I
You
mean,
know what's you know what's really surprising?
before you said anything, like you're surprised that at least Kimbo, even though they were backyard fights, they were at least fucking fights. Phil Brooks, come on down. CM
I
Punk, CM
mean,
Punk. Two main
yeah, we all
events.
knew. Come
Two
on,
main
bro.
events.
We knew he wasn't gonna. You know what I'm
Tapped out the
saying?
first fight. Could
Yeah,
have easily gotten slept, but his opponent in the second fight was just toying with him.
toying with him that pissed Dana off. You want to know the most surprising thing about MMA is
But
that the finals of that heavyweight Ultimate Fighter that Kimbo was in, the finals included Roy Nelson and Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub. Let that sink in, everybody.
that was struggling
Brendan
out there.
Schaub.
All right.
No. It wasn't Brendan Schaub. It was it Brendan Schaub? It was either Brendan Schaub or
Hughes?
Matt,
No.
it was it Matt Petrocelli, I think it
Hold
was.
up, hold
Let's
up.
see. I can pull it up right here.
We gotta Google shit in the middle of this shit all
I
the time,
remember
guys.
because that was only um the only tough enough that I'll watch the whole way through. That's the only one. I mean, I watched the Rashad and Rampage one. That shit was funny. I didn't watch
That
the
was the
whole thing,
greatest.
but I watched majority of it. The Brock Lesnar and Junior DeSantos one. I watched
Matt
some of that.
Mitrione. Matt Mitrione is
Matt
who he won.
Mitrione. There we go. That's his name.
December 15th,
Yeah.
2012.
That's right, because Mitrione knocked out fucking he knocks out Brendan Schaub. I think it was during the Ultimate Fighter is when he knocked out the
It was at that
heavyweights
moment that
finale.
Schaub said, I'm gonna
Wait.
go
What?
sit.
Did he not? Team Carwin versus Team Nelson. Wait, Mitrione fought in the heavyweights final? Oh, so he had been in the UFC before the Carwin and Nelson? Huh.
I mean, that happens a lot when they're just like, we're gonna give a fighter another chance.
Nah, but all his fights are in UFC. Like literally his MMA record
Oh, his
1-0
entirety?
starts in the UFC. There's that fight, there's the Kimbo Slice fight. Oh, you know what? No, yeah. Yeah, there's that fight. There's the Kimbo Slice fight. I don't remember the Kimbo Slice fight at all.
That sounds like something nobody would remember. We're going on a side tangent. I mean, we do this shit all the time, but
Seth Petrocelli. The GOAT. Motherfucking GOAT. Seth Petrocelli.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
that's what they probably thought when they saw that fucking fight. They were excited, man.
Oh, he tested positive for fucking uh banned substances against Dada 5000?
Who?
Kimbo. They overturned his
What?
win. That's what it says right here. Originally a TKO win, overturned after he tested positive for what I don't know what this is. Nandrolone and elevated TE ratio.
Where the fuck is it?
That's crazy. Dada 5000 still alive considering he almost died in that fight.
No, he did die. That was the craziest part. He did die. He legitimately died. They took him to the back. He died for I think he said somewhere along the lines of 3 to 6 minutes, and then literally like 2 weeks later, Kimbo died.
And that was his last fight. Ah, bro ended up with a 2-0 record, 2-0 and one draw.
Life is crazy, dude. Hey, you know what? To his credit, at least he fucking tried. All right, that's what we'll give him credit for. Like,
Wait, who? Dada 5000?
No,
or
Kimbo.
Kimbo?
Fuck no. What would I give that? That
No, I
did
mean,
that did give me one of my favorite press conference moments where Kimbo just. Have you seen the press conference they had? Because this was
uh, the Dada 5000
in
Kimbo
Kimbo.
press
Yes,
conference. I don't think I did.
it was fucking hilarious. Because guess what was the co-main event of this card?
Huh?
Hoist Gracie versus Ken Shamrock 3,
Wait,
baby.
what?
Yes. That
This
was all
this
in the
all
same
happened
card.
in Houston?
This all happened in Houston. I love my city, baby.
Man, what they think this was? A fucking what they think we are?
They didn't respect us, bro. They didn't give us a car. I,
Man, Ken Shamrock lost by a knee in punches. God damn it,
yeah.
boy.
Hoist, he got kneed in the nuts, and then he tells the ref, I'm getting kneed in the nuts. So he's holding his dick while down on the ground saying, I got kneed in the nut. And then as he's saying that, Hoist just runs and fucking grounds and pounds him. Hoist, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu pioneer Gracie, has
Hey,
a
low
fucking
key,
knockout on his record.
I'm looking at I'm looking at Shamrock's record here. Bro was 26 and 8, then went all the way to 26 and 13, 27-13, 27-14, 28-14, and ended up his career with 28-17. I mean, I guess it's
Well, that's
not
not a bad win to loss
bad,
ratio, but it
but
is,
like,
it's just, it's one of those weird things where it's like, you're not a football fan, right?
no.
But the Texans had this weird thing last season where we'd win against great teams and good teams, but for some fucking reasons, these ass teams would get wins over us. And that's exactly how I would describe Ken Shamrock's MMA
Ken
career.
Shamrock?
Yeah, it's just like, how the fuck did they get a win over you? It's just like, how did they
Nah,
get?
for real. Kimbo Slice winning over you is kind of insane. Again, no disrespect to Kimbo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch his fights on the internet. You know what I'm
We
saying?
all used
Like,
to watch
I
them.
wouldn't fight him, but I'm also not fighting in the UFC and embarrassing myself. So, whatever.
That's what they should have done. You know what? They should have done the worst season of The Ultimate Fighter. It should have been Kimbo on one side and CM Punk on the other.
Now, come on. That's just a murder.
No, it's Kimbo
On the
versus
cool though, Kimbo
Kimbo
didn't even
versus
look like.
Kimbo
I feel
versus
like
CM
if
Punk. And
I
the
feel like
tagline
Kimbo
for
could
the
have.
fight just says one of them has to leave a winner.
I feel well. Kimbo does have a win in the UFC. He beat Houston Alexander.
The first guy he went against, yeah, wasn't
He beat
impressive,
he
but yeah,
beat
all right.
Houston Alexander. He beat. Let me see. Hey, Frank Mir sucks.
Why did Frank Mir catch a stray for no reason? Are you just like on
Because
the MMA records right now or what?
I was on Roy Nelson's record for some reason, and it just popped up with Frank Mir, and I'm like I said, I rewatched Brock's fights, and like Frank Mir was his bitch, bro. Like
Hey,
that shit
bro,
was.
he had a horseshoe up his ass, bro. And
All
Brock
right,
Lesnar
so
pulled it
so
over.
here's Kimbo's UFC record.
All right, so back to Kimbo's record, y'all.
What was I saying about Kimbo's record? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he only had two official fights in the UFC. I guess they don't count the uh the the what's that shit called? Ultimate
Ultimate
Fighter.
Fighter.
I think I called it Tough Enough earlier, which is not.
Oh, they called it the Ultimate Fighter.
No, but I'm saying earlier when we were talking about it, I think one time I called it Tough Enough.
Oh, okay, yeah, no,
Tough
different
Enough,
shows.
Tough Enough is the completely different show, which is now WWE LFG. But yeah, as far as like official fights, he's had one, two, three, four in Elite XC, which by the way shut down after the Seth Petroselli shit
The whole fucking thing
because
collapsed.
Seth Petroselli said that they told him to stand against Kimbo. I mean, he stood and he still won.
And as we
Um,
all know, that's fucking illegal. But
yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
let's
Then
just
he had two fights, two official fights, um, in the UFC. One, excuse me, against Houston Alexander, and then the second against Matt Mitrione, and then two Bellator fights, and that would be Ken Shamrock and Dada 5000, ending his record with
He beat
five
Ken.
and two.
Not a bad win to loss ratio for somebody who came in. I think he was in his 30s when he fucking started pro fighting,
What
right?
what's crazy is I think he has the same record as Brock.
And
I
you
think that's
think
the
that
fuck.
could beat DC? Fuck's wrong with
No,
you?
Brock is 5 and 3. He would have been 6 and 3, but he had his thing
This shit with
on
Mark Hunt overturned.
yeah,
No contest. Because the
which is
guy
crazy
who
because it
refused the
says what
drug
he
test pool pissed
it's
dirty. Who could have seen that coming?
hold on, no. This is what he tested positive for. Says he tested a medication used to treat infertility in women who do not ovulate.
Fighters be taking some weird shit to just get the
But
advantage, man.
how's that an advantage? What?
Look, man, I think what it's I have no fucking idea. We're not chemists. I'm not a fucking chemist. I can't explain that shit to you. I don't even know if the chemist is the right thing. I think I'm supposed to say biologist, but
Really, really, when you think about it, he should be 6 and 2. Frank Mir got lucky in that first fight. Uh,
he knew better
but
strategy. All right. He fucking did a Chimaev, Duplessis. He just knew what to lock on him at the last second. Okay.
and
That's like
then and
saying
then
Chael Sonnen should really be undefeated. Like if fucking Silva didn't choke him out.
Min So Kim uh
All right. Now you're
was
just
his first
making up
fight.
random ass
Wait,
names. Who the fuck is
no,
that?
that's the first guy Brock fought.
Yeah.
Before he went to the union, Min So Kim.
He lost his first one though, didn't he? Because he like got caught in a
No,
submission.
that was to Frank Mir. Frank Mir
Oh,
was his
okay.
second fight.
Oh, okay.
Uh, fun fact before we move on. This Minso Kim person um also fought Sean O'Hare and Bob Sapp.
Good Bob Sapp, or if I'm get two good punches, I'm tapping out Bob Sapp.
Let me see. Let me see what year the fight
Pre
was.
longest yard Bob Sapp or post longest yard Bob Sapp? It really is the timeline.
Let's see. Oh wow, this Minso Kim sucks. His record was 3-7. He fought Bob Sapp in 2005 and lost uh via KO in the first round. He beat Sean O'Hare by submission. Um,
All right, we gotta
and then
fucking hurry, man. We only I'm sorry, guys. We're
and then of course he lost to Brock Lesnar.
sorry, guys. It's just Zoom wants to charge me $16 a month to have this long format, and then wants to give breaks in between. Fucking assholes.